It's not your imagination. No, you're not black American. You wonder why they call you Jamaican. When you're above all the other nations. It's not your imagination. No, you're not a Haitian. You wonder why they call you Puerto Rican. When you're above all the other nations. It's not your imagination. They just wanna keep us down. They don't wanna see us with the crown. You the mourner than the gates thereof languish. They are black into the ground, yeah. They keep us low key, red that and no see. It's more to you than them dreads and them gold tee. I never cut my beard, forget a gold tee. God your spirit like a goalie.
Hey, welcome to another show of Four Corners News. We got a lot of information.
No place I'd rather be. Y'all.
That's right.
To bring out to you. A lot happened, man. It's so much that happens in a week. We got to scale it down. So we pick the best articles that we could try to possibly edify you from. Stay tuned. Don't change the channel because we got 2 hours worth of news to bring out.
That's
stop.
right.
Let's get to that
That's
first article that we got. We gonna touch on this. I don't think we've ever touched on this on Four Corners News. Let's talk a little bit about marriage. Let's see.
Bring it out.
Oh no, we touched that.
Only
we
like
touched
once,
that a lot.
twice.
Not really.
We touch marriage like every show.
Come on.
Wow.
Now, when?
The spirit. Bring it out.
praises.
Brother, I don't know what he talking about, but hey, somehow he makes it out of marriage in his mind. Read that for us, officer.
These psychologists say that the secret to your success is who you marry.
And that's every bit of true.
Good point.
The psychologists
Turn us up.
say
Yeah.
Turn us up.
that the
That's heavy.
secret to your success is who you marry.
That's heavy.
It is. It is. It's heavy. Let's go down. Let's read the article.
Look who wrote
It's not black woman wrote it, right?
Uh-huh.
It's nothing worse than having a woman that is against you, man.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, turn us up.
Scroll down. Let's read the article, man.
Remember, man, it's a show. Don't turn us into no class, yo. I know.
Hey, it might,
I
man.
know
Nah,
y'all.
man.
Yeah.
I know y'all.
We
I know y'all
do that.
already.
Woo! Here we go. Hey,
can't
read,
teach enough about marriage,
read that. Let's see what it
Woman
says.
down loose on the block.
Mr. Woman Down Loose.
bruh.
It's going to be your topic right here, man. We got to hold him back.
Yeah, we do. You know this is his favorite
I
topic,
got
right?
8 precepts in my
Y'all.
back pocket right now.
Hey, let's read that, man. Let's jump down to after studying the third paragraph. Scroll down some. Yeah, let's read that. After studying.
After studying 163 married couples, psychologists found that subjects with supportive spouses were more likely to take on potentially rewarding challenges.
Now that the Bible speaks about that now, right? Ain't it in the let's get to the book of Sirach. Let me
Here we
go
go.
to the book of Sirach and see what it says about a woman. Let's see. Sirach chapter 25, and let's read verse 23. So they stood 163 married couples. And those that are supportive, it says they take on potentially rewarding challenges. So it's an uphill battle. So they need a little bit of confidence booster to even take the first step, right? Read that in Sirach 25, verse 23. Let's read that.
Sirach chapter 25 and verse 23. A wicked woman abateth the courage.
There we go. That's in the Bible. See, that's why the Bible, all of this stuff that they be talking about, the Bible been had the answers for it, man. It's the book of life. It says, a wicked woman abateth the courage. Same thing, you got a wicked man. He destroy you too. It says, a wicked woman abateth the courage. Make you not even want to take on challenges. Not even take that first step, right? If you ain't got a good supporting cat. Because just think about this. All around you, you got a lot of stuff that's telling you no. You got all of these factors out there in the world saying that you're going to fail, so you might as well not even try. Right. So you need that helpmeet to give you that support. But if you with a wicked one, they will abate the courage to make you not even try.
Right.
And you got the whole world against you.
Yes.
Right.
As
Already.
a so-called black man in America, Hispanic Native American, you got the whole world against you.
Right.
True.
Every system is against you.
Right.
And for your wife, that's the only person
Fix him high.
who you have to uplift you.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the one you sleep next to is your wife, your husband.
Hey, what they say? Your wife is supposed to be your ride or die.
Yeah,
Right,
you
ride
go.
or die.
There you go.
Hey, turn me up, y'all.
Don't be a straw. But those that drain the brother or drain the husband in the marriage,
yeah.
it's like having a straw on your back. She's sucking the life out of your body. That right there really gets me mad when I see something like that, where a woman is not but playing her role that God gave her to play. Basically, you're supposed to be that helpmeet, like the scriptures say, right? Because she has the power. Can I pull a script? Are you done with that one?
Let me finish that. Read the next part of that. Read it from the top. Go ahead.
A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance, and a wounded heart.
Oh, she'll destroy your mind, man.
Right.
A wounded heart means your mind is broken where you don't even believe in yourself as a man.
No.
Dang, something just popped up too. It was a little clip of a video I think we posted in the Marriage is Honorable group about a woman talking to her husband. I'm gonna find it. Finish reading it out.
A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress.
Distress would be that taking on challenges. That distress would be a man who's on the borderline. Should I go back to school and get a higher education, or should I just stay with my job? That distress would be should I go to night school and go to work? That distress would be should I put a little bit of money away and sacrifice here? But if you don't have a woman that is behind you, a woman that will not comfort her husband in that kind of distress, read on.
Maketh weak hands and feeble knees.
He can't prosper. That's what the Lord's saying.
Right.
That it'll be harder for that man to prosper when you got that woman fighting against you every step of the way.
Yeah, that
you
life
can't
force.
do it.
That life force, that energy's gone.
Yeah.
She ain't doing what she's supposed to do. She's supposed to be speaking life, building you up, basically.
Yeah.
But if that's not happening, even brothers, I've heard brothers have good ideas. Good ideas. But next thing you know, they'll run the idea by a woman and it's gone.
Just gone.
And then you'll run into that brother again. Hey, what happened?
Had a good idea. I remember.
What happened? You know what? I'm going to just stick to what I know. Pushing the broom, pushing these mocha lattes. That's it. That's all I know. I'm going to stick to it.
That's a Starbucks reference.
Yeah. Starbucks.
Go ahead, break your script.
Oh, yeah. Proverbs 14:1, y'all. Tell y'all sisters, y'all have the power in your tongue.
Oh,
Here we go.
Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 1.
Read out.
Every wise woman.
Every what?
Every wise woman.
Come on.
Buildeth her house.
She does what?
Buildeth her house.
Read.
But the foolish plucketh it down with her hands.
You see that? They have the ability to build that brother up, but still, what you gonna do with that ability? Most of our sisters are not doing that.
Right. Hey, so basically, what you saying is what Proverbs 14:1 is saying. That negative Nancy, you are gonna hold your
negative Nancy.
You're gonna hold your man back. He might have some potential to be something greater than he is, but if you are negative Nancy, he will stay where he is.
Exactly.
And you're gonna be miserable too.
Hey, you know that negative Nancy is just complaining about every single thing. Even when you do good,
right?
Complaining.
Bring it out.
I can't stand a complainer. Complain about. Hey, can I get a script?
Yeah, bring it out.
Let me get Sirach 26:2.
Sirach chapter 26 and verse 2.
Negative Nancy's. Read that.
A virtuous woman rejoices her husband.
Watch this next part.
And he shall fulfill the years of his life.
Come on.
In peace.
In what?
In peace.
Says, hey, if you good to the husband,
Right.
he gonna live in peace.
That's right.
Which one of your husbands got peace?
Hey, the husband on the other side just did this.
Damn. Who can say they got peace every day?
Hey, the first thing he did was this.
Tell you, man. Just like Cat was breaking out. Y'all got power, man. Y'all got power to bring peace.
There you go.
And y'all got power to bring stress.
Or he's sitting next to his wife. He'd be like, She looked at him like,
Yep.
oh, really?
Oh, really? Later, man.
Hey, let's go back to the article.
Our numbers just dropped.
Yeah.
Numbers just dropped. They turned us off.
I didn't come out here for this. I'll wait the hour too.
We'll wait for next Thursday.
Pull this up.
Those who accepted challenges experience more personal growth, happiness, and psychological well-being just a few months later. We found support for the idea that the choices people make at these specific decisions points, such as pursuing a work opportunity,
that's what I said. Go ahead.
matter a lot for their long-term well-being. Brooke Finney,
We don't need to read all that. Jump to the next one.
many successful people have discussed the importance of having their spouse by their side throughout their career trajectory.
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 Yeah.
Former President Barack Obama.
Oh, Barack Obama. Hey, this is every black person's Moses, is what they like to say. Change you can believe in that didn't come, but you know, for what it is, we're gonna use
You voted
it.
for Obama, didn't you?
Who?
You did.
Hell no.
Yes, you did.
What for Obama?
You voted for Obama.
Oh yeah, I was young.
Okay.
Y'all voted for Obama too.
How old were you? How old were you?
I was in college.
Oh, no. So you were that young? Age of that. I was young.
I was young.
How old were you?
I don't remember, man. I was a teen.
You was not a teenager in college, Cap.
I'm 19. What are you talking about?
So now you remember all of a sudden.
Look, here go what.
Now you remember all of a sudden now.
Hey, man, pull up.
Now you remember all of a
us,
sudden.
y'all. Hey, man, so now y'all looking at one of these brothers that went to community college over here. You was a teenager in college?
Hey,
I didn't go to college. I was 24. What in the hell?
Right.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
Yourself, man.
Hey, this brother Gloria in the Greeks, man.
No,
Just
man.
like the brothers in Maccabees.
You just asked.
Gloria in the Greek days.
Nah, look at this, y'all.
You heard what you said?
You try to flip it on me.
Gloria in the Greek
you trying to flip it on
Hey, man,
me.
go back to the article, man. Before you start pulling them highlights. Go back to the article.
Hey, but I did vote for Obama. It was the first time I ever voted. The last time I
That's
ever
right.
voted too, because I was young and dumb. Okay. All right. So let's read that about Obama. Obviously,
Former President Barack Obama attributes his political success. Obviously, I couldn't have done anything that I've done without Michelle. Obama tells Oprah Winfrey in 2011, "You were asking earlier what keeps me sane, what keeps me balanced, what allows me to deal with the pressure. It is this young lady right here. Not only has she been a great first lady, she is just my rock. I count on her in so many ways every single day."
now see, go back up, man. Come on, stay right there. I just want you to stay right there. Now that is what you would like to say about a woman in the truth, right? And you would equate that to being what, like a Proverbs 31 woman.
Bring it out.
When you need to talk to somebody, she's there. She opens her mouth with what? Wisdom, like the Bible says. When you need some to help pay the bills, you know what? She ain't afraid to work with her hands. That's what goes into equating of a Proverbs 31 woman. He just put it in a worldly sense because he don't know nothing about the Bible. But when you read the Bible, Proverbs 31, it gives you those attributes like it talks about right there. What was that scripture I was thinking of in Proverbs? Go to Proverbs. Go to Proverbs 14, I think it is.
Bring it out.
God says this, right? Proverbs chapter 14. He sums up what he said right there. Is it 14? Let's
18,
see.
no?
18. Yeah. Proverbs 18:22.
Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 22.
Bring it out.
Whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing.
Findeth a good thing if she's virtuous, like Captain Gad brought out. If she's virtuous, you find a wife is a good thing because you can get married and be married to a dragon.
Oh man!
And what Solomon say when if he lived with it, he would dwell in the corner of a housetop on a roof than to dwell with a dragon. He'd rather live with a dragon or a lion than live with a wicked woman. So it ain't just finding a woman, a wife, it's finding a good wife. Read on.
Whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtaineth favor of the Lord.
Obtain favor from the Lord because remember, what's the woman's job? She's a help meet. That means you got favor from the Lord. That means the Lord is like, okay, I want to see you there. So you know what? I'm going to give you somebody to be with every day that's going to help you get there.
All praise.
That's why it's so important about marriage, man. Hey, pull up that video that I posted in the marriages, in the video lineup group. This was in our marriages honorable group. I want you to pull it up and I want you to make it minimized so we can read what's on the top of it. And let's see what this woman does to her husband. This is what we be talking about right here.
It
Where's it at? Pull it up. Yeah. So this is every man's dream, right?
Dang, it's kingdom, right?
This is every man's dream.
It's the kingdom, bro.
When she understands, he also needs encouragement.
This shows that she has an investment in him.
Now, it's only 30 seconds, but it's heavy.
Right. Sisters, turn it up.
Turn it all the way up.
Turn it up. Brothers, turn it up for your wives.
Hey, sisters
Come
gonna
on.
see that and be like, I ain't gotta do all that.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta do that.
That's not for everybody.
He don't encourage me like that.
That's
Why
not
should
for
I encourage
everybody,
him like that?
right.
No, it ain't about that.
Come on now.
Two wrongs don't make a
Hey,
right.
and then that you said that, somebody just wrote, what about a virtuous man?
See, I knew it. There we go. Here we go. I knew it. Oh,
Sister,
I knew it.
you about to make the show.
He about to make it.
Turn it up. You better calm down. You better calm down, sis. We about to turn it up.
Make it hard left.
All right,
Trying
now.
to stay calm right now. You know we are.
That's your
Small
head.
doses. I'm trying to
got
hold
to
them
turn
back,
the
y'all.
I'm itching.
I'm trying to hold them back, please.
Hold 'em back.
Virtuous man.
Sister,
Turn it up.
Play the video.
Trying to spare you.
Let's play it.
Close your eyes.
Dr. Trim.
Close your eyes. I want you to see yourself going out there and killing it. You are prepared. You're wearing the hell
Turn
out
it
of that
up. What's
suit,
going on?
and you were born to
not
do
for them.
this. Whatever they throw at you, I want you to return it, like Serena. You are fierce, dignified, and in top form. Can you see it?
It back.
Hey man, good God.
We're gonna play that like 2-3 times. Now,
Message.
Now this is heavy. Now
Message.
this is heavy. The psychologist said it is very important. The most successful people they married the right person for them. They got a good spouse, is what it says, right? How many of you sisters can say that you've done this to your man before he went out on the streets to teach the
Never.
word of God?
Never.
Yeah, you right.
He went to go preach, and you was like, you gonna break out all the precepts. The Spirit of the Lord is gonna flow through you, and somebody's gonna repent on the spot.
Cap, some wives don't even kiss their husband goodbye when they go to camp.
Oh,
Some wives just, you going to camp?
What-
All right, I'll see you when you get back.
some wives you going for camp? They don't
no,
say
you don't go to camp.
have a good day at camp. They say I'll see you at the school.
I'll see you at the school.
How you know I'm gonna make it back?
Right.
For the war. Play that video again.
Revolutionary woman, man.
There we
Play that
go.
video again. Somebody said this is Us Netflix series. Okay, play that one more time.
Close your eyes.
Dr. Trim.
Close your eyes. I want you to see yourself going out there and killing it. You are prepared.
Hey, stop. Pause it, man. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you that right now. My wife did that to me. I'm teaching for a week straight. I'm remembering every precept I ever learned.
Hey, I'm telling you.
I'm converting millions.
Right. On the spot.
Nobody can teach at camp that day.
Nobody. It's me.
I open my clothes.
Bro. Just hold post and read
4 hours straight by myself. Read for myself.
Hey, real talk.
Hey, Cam, you know how you can get turned up for a game because a coach say, hey, you going to do this, that. You go out there and you get 50. But if your wife does
Bring
that,
it
that's
out.
way more than what a coach or any
She said,
voice,
close your
whatever.
eyes. And just picture yourself.
Killing it. You are prepared.
She said, no, listen what she said at the end. What she said, you are top notch.
Man,
Bring it out. You are the
top
best.
Go back and play that again.
Damn,
man.
that's the kingdom, y'all.
Woo!
That's the kingdom. You get that in America.
Run it back, all the way back, man.
Close your eyes.
Dr. Trim.
Close your eyes. I want you to see yourself going out there and killing it. You are prepared. You're wearing the hell out of that suit. And you were born to do this.
Stop. Hey, I'm sorry, man. You wearing that hell out of that. Said my lord, you wearing that hell out of that garment today. You wearing the hell out of the fridges.
Hey, you look like a king already on the earth in that captain's garment. Woo! Look at the way. Hey, man, your gold shine. I'm telling you, everybody else got on gold too, but for some reason, your gold be shining, baby. Who said that to their husband?
Nobody.
Bring it out.
Damn. Let me pull a script real quick.
Pull it, man.
I'm gonna show you this scene right here
That's a heavy shit.
in the scriptures. Watch this. Give me Proverbs 31:26.
Here we go.
Here we go, real quick.
Proverbs chapter 31, verse 26. She openeth her mouth with wisdom.
With what?
With wisdom.
Right. Come on.
And in her tongue.
In her what?
In her tongue
is what?
Is the law of kindness.
What? She's not cutting the man down.
Bring it out.
She ain't telling him, hey, just bring back this money.
Yeah,
Don't forget we got bills waiting on you. None of that.
What you did with the money, nigga?
Right. None of that.
Why the rent ain't paid yet, nigga?
That's heavy.
It says law of kindness. Building the brother up. Getting him ready to slay the world. Bring it out.
Hey, and this is heavy that we break this out, even from our perspective. You know why? Because in a relationship or in a marriage, who always wants the compliments?
The woman.
The woman. You ain't complimented me. You tell me I look pretty. Well, damn. You know, the man, we need some confidence built too. Ray says it right there. She opened up her mouth with wisdom.
Right.
And in her tongue is the law of kindness. Sister Rock says that you if you don't comfort him, you abate the carriage.
Man,
The man needs some compliments too. I ain't talking about on no all soft, mushy stuff, but hey, like
Get
that
ready,
right there.
Slay a lion.
Like that.
Yeah. I was about to say, you barely see that in videos or whatever. You more so see the woman is domineering where the man is like, if she look over, he like, oh, you see it on the commercials and stuff. Right. But if the man was in that role as being dominant or whatever the case may be, they'll call it sexist. Yeah. And that's a womanly quality.
Yes.
That is a womanly quality.
Finish it up.
They built to do that.
Yep.
Finish this script. 27.
Verse 27. She looketh well to the ways of her household.
You see that? So speaking kind words to her husband, speaking kind words to him, building them up, words of wisdom. The Lord said, read that last part again? She looketh what?
She looketh well to the ways of her household.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
That's a cold precept.
And eateth not the bread of idleness.
She's always busy. She's always working.
And you can see it in this video. She wasn't idle. She just went somewhere sitting down, and he just walked out. Oh, I see you when I come back. Love you. She's somewhere upstairs. She wasn't idle. She's waiting. You got the suit coat on. You ready to go? Oh, before you go, let me give you this pep talk right here, baby.
Damn.
This is gonna fit you over the top.
Yep.
Play it again.
Because you know what she saw. When it first started, you're gonna see
Yeah.
Because he had some doubt. He had some doubt. She's like, hold up, nah, not my man, not my Lord.
Yeah,
I see it because I know him. Come here.
Hey, officer, she told her brother.
She saw it.
She said, "Close your eyes."
Let me put something. In
I want you to see this thing. I want you to see
Envision
what
it.
I see.
Oh.
Close your eyes.
Hey, play the video. I got a script after this, man. Play the video one more time.
Close your eyes.
Back, Chairman.
Close your eyes.
Pause it. I know we keep pausing it. Hey, but the thing is,
Bring it out.
I don't know if y'all peeped it. She hit him with that sweet.
Yeah, the second time.
Right.
Close your eyes.
Air on the voice.
Yeah. Close your eyes. Ooh.
So we were like, close your eyes.
That, man.
Nigga, see, close your eyes.
You see her. He closed it to her. Yes. Okay. Because it might be something going down for me.
But Cap, listen, right? Because some women will do that, right? Some women will be like, close your eyes. Close your eyes. And the man be like, no, I gotta go. Nigga, yo, see me trying to exhort you right now, nigga. What you doing?
I said close your eyes. Dang, I try to be nice and build you up, and you always going back and forth. Close your eyes.
Hit her with them soft words.
Yep, that's what there was. Run it back again. Let them play. Message. Run it back.
Butter.
Close your eyes.
Back, Chairman.
Close your eyes. I want you to see yourself going out there and killing it. You are prepared. You're wearing the hell out of that suit. And you were born to do this. Whatever they throw at you, I want you to return it. Like Serena. You are fierce, dignified, and in top form. Can you see it?
Man, that's heavy.
This
You
on
said you
Netflix?
dignified.
Was this show on
But
Netflix?
Cap, look, you know how scripture say without a vision, the people perish. She at the end of it, she asks, "Can you see it?"
Hey,
What she telling you? I see it. Can you see it?
I believe in you.
And just off of that alone, even if he didn't see that before, he see it now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, here's the script on that. Go to Sirach 36, read 22 and 23.
Sirach chapter 36 and verse
22 and 23.
22, verse 22.
Bring it
The
out.
beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance.
Now, all of us love a beautiful woman. All of our wives are beautiful, right? A man loves a beautiful woman. That makes him happy. That makes him smile also, right? Read on.
And a man loveth nothing better.
Uh-huh.
If there be kindness.
If there be kindness, the beauty is icing on the cake. It's the cherry on top. If there be kindness, read on.
Meekness.
Uh-huh.
And comfort.
And what?
And comfort.
Where at?
In her tongue.
That's what she did to her husband. She was beautiful and it was comfort in her tongue. A lot of sisters got the beauty. Y'all got the head wraps and the beautiful jewels and the long flowing dresses looking like $1 million at a royalty night on Passover.
Right.
But is there comfort in your tongue? Not just
That's right.
Is
Bring it
there
out.
comfort in your tongue to your husband?
Your husband to his face.
To build, that's a part of being a helpmate. You building his confidence up. Are you a comfort? Is comfort coming out of your tongue? Read the last part.
Then is not her husband like other men.
You
That brother ain't like other men.
Not no more after that. No. You got to get out of his way.
Because most men are with a woman that their mouthpiece is what? I mean, their defense mechanism is their mouth. So they use their weapon of words to destroy a man's spirits. We've had brothers in IUIC counsel with us like, I don't know how to be a man.
Right.
Grown ass man with kids.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to be a man. How do I do it? The first thing we thought was, his wife is turning down.
Yeah, when we dig a little deeper, that's exactly what we find. The woman tearing them down left and right. You don't know how to be a man.
You gotta have comfort in your tongue.
Hey, sisters, if your husband, I'm gonna hip you up with something, all right? If your husband leave happy, get out of the house, he happy to hell to leave. And every time he come home, he angry as hell. Something's going on with you.
Something's wrong.
It's you.
Yeah.
Damn, I gotta go home back. I gotta go back home.
Sisters, they try to hear that.
Damn.
They try to hear that. A lot of sisters don't want to hear that in the world because they are waiting on the man to change before they change. Once he do me right, then I'll treat him right.
don't work like that.
No. Two wrongs don't make a right. Don't bite and devour. Somebody got to give in. And guess what? In the Israelite household, it's going to be you.
Yeah.
It's going to be you to fall in order.
Your job is to serve your husband.
That's right.
That's right.
That's your job.
And then you'll see change in the man. And if not, God and the ball his ass. Okay, let's go to the next article. Pull up the next article.
That's a good one.
God and the ball his ass if he's treating you wrong. If you be a righteous woman speaking comfort to him and he's the ball,
They'll treat you like dirt.
the Lord
Most
hit
High
him with
gonna
a
jack
rock.
him up. Most
Sisters,
High,
y'all got homework.
I'm telling you, the Most High tell you, sis, step to the side. You telling me you did everything I told you to do, and he's still talking to you like, hold up, step aside.
Step aside. I'm gonna hit his ass in the head with a rock.
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
He's gonna be the only one in the house that
You're gonna be the first black person in America to catch the coronavirus.
Right.
Hey, so read that title right there.
Too many black babies are born out of wedlock.
True.
An anti-violence activist wants to change that.
Now, look at this. You might be like, well, it ain't as bad as they make. If there is one baby born out of wedlock, it is too many.
Right.
Because God says that marriage is honorable.
That's right.
Yep.
That's when you're supposed to be having babies when you're married. So if it's one kid born out of wedlock, it's too many in our community. Scroll down to the part I told you to. Go scroll down to the part I told you to. Let's see. It's right after the picture. Yeah, right after that picture. Yep, let's read that right there.
When I grew up in West Philly, 80% or more families were together. mom and pop in the household. He told me recently, we had problems then, but we were taking care of each other and we had strong communities.
That's the same thing now. We still got problems. Ain't nothing changed from back in the day to now. Ain't nothing changed, but the father's not in the households. That's it. Read on.
Now that has broken down, that's why we see all of this craziness.
Yep.
That's why you've got fools running around shooting pregnant women.
Shooting pregnant women.
He added, referring to the senseless killing of Ishan Karmadar Rahman, a pregnant mother of 5 gunned down. February 21st.
That's crazy. A pregnant mother gunned down.
Since she was a 5?
Yeah,
Yeah,
pregnant
5.
mother. She had 5 kids.
So that's
It was on the
Did the baby
6th
live?
month. I don't know. It don't say.
That's 5 kids right mama now, man.
But that was what he said. He said some monster shot her down. Let's go back to it. Read that.
What we need, he insists, is a return to traditional values.
Traditional value. And you know the reason why I like this, the words they use in the traditional values, you got an old couple up there been married for like 50 years, is because in this new millennial, you got in every 2020 progression, women rights, and all of this type stuff. The more and more that we try to keep up with the Joneses, with Esau's way of life and his traditions, the more we leave from traditional values, basically biblical values. We are leaving that more and more and more, and to the point where you got women make songs. I could do bad all by myself. INDEP to the left. You got all of a sudden you got women making songs about how they use men for money. They don't need this. Drug them and rob them, like Cardi B was talking about, because we are getting further away from traditional values, basically biblical values.
Right.
Go back to it.
If we have strong families, we can eliminate a lot of this madness that we are seeing in the community.
Now, remember, Bishop did a class not too long ago where he said a strong marriage makes for a what? Strong nation. Yeah. Bishop was in the spirit when he brought that out. A strong family makes for a strong nation. And a family consists of a man, natural man, a natural woman, and their kids.
You have to say
and
natural.
the roles, how the Lord said.
Right.
Because you can have a man and a woman, but she can say, just let me do it.
Gabrielle
Just be
Union.
quiet. Yeah.
Right.
There you go. That's why I'm glad you made that point, Officer Tobias. Natural man, natural woman in their God-given divine roles. Or you'll have somebody like Dwayne Wade with the daggone, I don't even know what kind of shorts those was. I saw him. I saw his nails painted and everything.
What in the hell?
Nails was painted.
Jesus.
Boy, his nails painted.
Painted
Finger, toenails.
He painted Miami Heat red.
Yeah.
He painted what?
Red.
Miami Heat red.
Come on, man.
Hey, look like it.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised.
Hey, go back to the article, man.
Said Quayum, who each week counsels incarcerated youngsters at the Juvenile Justice Service Center.
Now, all of those kids in that Juvenile Justice Center, I guarantee they telling you, yeah, my father ain't in the house. It's just me and my mama. It's me and my grandma. It's me and my auntie. That's where kids that ain't got no structure, a traditional family value, man, woman in the household, showing them what it looks like, that's where they end up. Yeah. Juvenile Justice Service. And now we all got friends when we was growing up that they went to the daggone juvie center.
Right.
All of us knew about that. One of them stayed in there, got locked up in school for fighting. And where's he at? He down there in juvie.
Yep.
Waiting on his mama to come get him out. Hey, go to Jeremiah 6 to show you about what it's talking about traditional, right? Jeremiah chapter 6, and I think it's 16, right?
Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 16. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths.
And do what?
Ask for the old paths. paths.
That translates into what he said, traditional values.
Right.
That's
the old
right.
path. Man should be asking, how do I become a man so I can become a husband and eventually become a father?
Right.
Women should be asking, how do I become a woman so I can become a wife and no longer be called a baby mama or
A side chick.
a side piece and being used and abused? You got to ask God, what are those old paths that I need to follow in? Read on.
Where is the good way? And walk therein. And ye shall find rest for your souls.
The old ways give rest to your soul. Now, see, this is the thing about, as time goes on, Esau's trying to push technology and push it on us, which technology really makes us dumb. It dumbs us down, right? The more that we keep getting further technological in the society and we take part in those things, you lose rest for your soul,
Right.
Because you got to keep up with the Joneses.
Exactly. The rest of the soul, that's going into peace of mind.
Yeah.
Peace of mind. You will not have peace of mind if you're not connected with the old way, the
Yep.
truth that God laid out.
That's right.
Now you worried about, okay, how many side pieces this person got? Well, I got to match what they got.
Yeah.
You know, how many cover-ups, how many codes you need to put up in your phone.
Oh, I need a 2019. I
Right.
need a 2020 car. I need a
you
house
right.
with 4-5 bedrooms. I gotta have at least a $80,000, $90,000, $100,000 job. If I don't wear 3-piece
Right,
suits
there
and
you
stuff, if I don't look
ever-changing.
good on Instagram, I'm not successful out here. Facebook. If I ain't got 5,000, if I ain't maxed out my friends, if I ain't if I
Instagram models.
you know what they say, a lot of what they saying now, that if I ain't getting the bag, it's what they say when you get a whole lot of money. If I ain't got the bag, I ain't successful. You ain't gonna find rest for your souls because
Nope.
you're trying to keep up with the Joneses instead of the old paths that God gave you. The old ways. And the main way you're not gonna find rest for your souls, you're gonna have some little hood rat hooligan kids running around on the streets because you out here trying to be a free spirit,
There you
and
go.
now you free spirit with 3 baby daddies. Dang. And kids you can't raise. Kids that they too old to whoop now, and now they do what they want
There
to.
you go. You can't tell me nothing. You ain't nobody. Ooh, man.
You don't find rest for your souls in that way, man.
I see them all the time, breaking in cars and man.
Yeah.
And when you get them, they laugh like, "What you gonna do to
Whatever.
me?
You
They
caught
gonna
me
let
this
me out."
time.
Right. Dang, if I wouldn't have slipped, you would. They wouldn't have called me.
Go back to the article, man. Let's read that. We look at
the statistics now, the national statistic in the black community. 70% of our children are growing up in households without a mom and pop.
70%, man. That's a lot. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 kids in your middle school, high school don't have a father at home. Mama got to be daddy and mama.
Damn.
Hey, get Isaiah 3 real quick.
Bring it out. Turn his mic up, man.
Isaiah
Yeah, that's
3 real
not
quick.
no rest for your soul.
Get Isaiah 3 and 12.
Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 12. As for my people,
Go ahead.
children are the oppressors.
And we just read the article, 7 out of 10 kids have no father in the household. God says children oppress us. Who's the gangbangers?
Yeah.
Right.
Who's the drug dealers?
Right.
Who the one hitting the licks?
Bring it out.
It's children. Hell, even the ones that's getting females pregnant. It's kids. Read on.
And women rule over them.
Y'all hear that? God said women rule over them. What is God saying? Women, you can't raise kids by yourself.
Yep.
And be successful. Hey, you know what's crazy? They may raise an NFL player that made $20 million,
yeah.
and they think they're a good parent. Hey, I'm rich.
Right.
Yep.
God says, read it again.
And women rule over them.
God says you did a horrible job.
Yeah, right. Hey, it's heavy what you said because they'll make it to the NFL. Next thing you know, they caught up in what they call abuse.
Yeah.
Yep.
Abuse, physical abuse, right? Domestic
Domestic violence.
because they don't know, they didn't have a good example on how to treat a woman.
Right. You're right.
Mama just showed catered to them until they got some money to buy a house for mama. That's all they know. Buy that woman gifts. Next thing you know, I could lay hands on her. They didn't have a good example.
I can count on probably half a hand The last time I heard any of them say, "Hey, I want to thank my father for raising me right, for doing this," I don't think I ever heard. Well, maybe one.
And
I ain't never heard nobody.
I was clips of what's that dude? Zion Williamson, and the other dude that played with him on his team, Barrett. Something. His name was Barrett. He congratulated. He thanked his father because he was standing next to him. Zion was standing right. Zion got his turn to do his because he was number one. I think the other dude was number two or something. His mama and his father standing right next to him. But he said, "I like to thank my mama." Yeah. His father standing right next to him.
His daddy wasn't even nowhere in the speech, huh?
Yeah, nowhere in the speech. I thank my mama for all she done for me. The daddy standing right there.
I want to thank you for all the times when my daddy told me I couldn't get a piece of pie, she went and got it for me. Right. hey, that would be happening.
Yeah.
The reason why the mama is like, you know the truth.
Yeah.
The mama go behind the daddy back
Right.
and get the son what the daddy told him he can't get.
Yeah.
Don't tell him what I did. Don't tell him now, baby.
This is my house. He worked for us.
Go back to that article. Let's finish that out.
Quayam added,
You can pull us down in the corner, man.
that's where we've got to begin the work. Sorry,
Pull the article up. Yeah, there you go.
that's where we've got to begin the work to change this around.
Go down. Scroll down. Let's get some more. Let's read some more on it. Scroll down. Right there.
Although it's true that most black babies are born out of wedlock, that statistic is somewhat misleading. It implies that a father is absent when in some cases a couple might be unmarried but cohabitating.
Read on.
Damn.
It also presumes that a single father isn't active in a child's life.
That don't make it no better. Stay right there. Stay right there. It don't make it no better. See, this is what we do as a people. Go back up, man. Go back to the paragraph that we was just at. That don't make it no better. See, they try to justify the 70% out of wedlock. What does God call them? God calls them bastards. Out of wedlock babies. He said, what does it say right there? It implies a father is absent when he might be in the house, just ain't married to the woman. Right. Well, now you got the man is a whoremonger and the woman is a whore.
Yeah.
Right.
That's not right in the eyes of God. That ain't no better. And then it goes, it also presumes that a single father isn't active in a child's life. Well, that means that he laid with her, he enticed her, got her pregnant, but he didn't never plan on being with her.
Right.
That's a cold precept.
That's not good either. That's actually backwards. But that's what we do as a people. We try to justify sin instead of just owning up to it. Marrying the woman. Proving each other, and then getting married and having children. Not the other way around, having sex and then prove them as they pregnant 9 months, and then take care of the baby in a mutual agreement for the rest of your life. It don't work like that. It ain't how it's supposed to be. That's backwards. It's upside down. Go to the next paragraph. We're gonna read this and we're gonna go to
Studies show that babies born to unmarried parents don't fare as well.
Studies show that babies born to unmarried parents don't fare as well. Like, you know, that's why I like stuff like this that use words like statistics and studies, because our people won't believe it unless it's facts.
There you go.
And even when it is facts, you know what they'll do? They'll see one person, one kid that's doing good in school, that ain't got his father or at home or don't live in a traditional household. They be like, he got A's and B's. Be like, see, he's doing all right for himself. You can do it. It's possible. It ain't how it's supposed to be.
Right.
Hey, just like, I forgot who said this, but the saying is, you know, strong black woman. No. There's no such thing as a strong black woman, only weak black men.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no such thing as a strong black woman, but it is such thing as a weak black man.
Yep.
That's what makes you strong, is through our weakness.
Yep. There you go. She had to basically adapt and take on the role of that man.
Yeah.
Damn. That's sad.
And which she's not created for.
No.
So that means, man, we got to step up. We got to own up, become man, and marry these women that we are enticing to lay with.
Yep.
Let's finish it out. Let's finish that paragraph out. Read it from the top again.
Studies show that babies born to unmarried parents don't fare as well. Children who grow up without a father living in the home are more likely to struggle in school, have behavioral problems, and engage in criminal behavior.
Now that's true.
And they tell you understand what they saying. They saying that it's statistically true. There ain't no coincidence that the majority of the behavior problems, the majority of the crime, the majority of all the atrocity that's happening comes from them not having fathers.
Right.
That's a fact. That is a fact. Not from ADHD.
Right.
Not from none of those other sicknesses.
Because a good whooping from a man can knock
sit
out
down.
any ADHD. I'm telling you right now. Now we all know. Hey, YouTube, Facebook talks will be real talk now.
Yeah.
When we got a whooping, when we was young.
Straighten right up.
From a man, maybe the father, the uncle, somebody whooped our backside real good. You calm the hell down real quick.
There you go.
Yep, you sit down quick.
And my dad tore me up one time. I came out the shower. He said, "You did your homework?"
Got you out the shower?
Yeah, I did my homework. Okay. Wait till I got into the room. Hey, come here.
Go on now. Get.
You already knew you didn't do it.
I have never lied to my father ever again.
That's how you do it. You put the fear of God into it.
That's what fathers bring, the fear.
There you go. The strength. They see that strength in the household, then they know, okay, wait a minute. This person right here, he is the head of the house.
He runs the house.
He is the power of the house.
Yep,
so basically, now that child is secure and sees that example. Okay, now this is structure.
Yeah.
So when they live their life, when they go to these institutions, now they know, okay, wait a minute. The power of my house said this is how it's ran.
This is how it's supposed to be done.
Even when I'm out and about, this is how it's ran.
Right.
So I need to conduct myself accordingly.
Yeah.
But just
and real talk, I know mothers, I know you out there, I know, you want to say you might be single and for whatever reason, you whooped your son, he turned out all right, whatever. I understand that. But you had to whoop your son a lot longer than you wanted to for him to fall in line. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, because if a man would have gave him that whooping a long time, them whoopings would have ceased at an earlier age.
Right.
But he, them whoopings didn't quite sting like they would from daddy, so you had to whoop him longer for him to fall in line.
Hey, this how you know when you the man of your house. You walk in the door and everything stops.
Yeah.
Hey, you walk in the door. You on the outside of the door. You hear kids running around,
And they hear the kids.
You hear kids,
but they hear the kids.
You hear it. All of a sudden, you just, daddy's on daddy's. Bring it out. Everybody stop.
Straighten up.
Hey, you stepping out. You stepping out in the door, and all the kids just look at the. That's how you know, man. They know, man. They need a father. They need that structure. They need that discipline.
Yeah.
That's what a father brings.
I remember leadership did a class where they played one of the interviews of Malcolm X's brother. And then he said, when the father was in the house, it was discipline in the house.
Order and structure.
Order and structure. As soon as he passed, everybody was running around. Mom was too slow to catch him.
Yep, that's what he said.
Couldn't catch him and whoop him. That's exactly what happens.
Go back to that. Let's read that next paragraph.
In families where there are intact couples, you see less violence. Muhammad told me the family is where children learn peace.
Dang.
Heavy.
The family is where children learn peace.
Drop the box up there, man. Go ahead.
That's heavy, man.
That's heavy. Learn peace.
They learn how to.
Now check this. I'm real talk. Now here you go. Here's your example of learning peace. Here's where the kids learn peace at. Mama, because this is what it say. I mean, we all know you get mad. What do? You go into your emotions, and what do? You start yelling at the little boy. I told you don't sit down somewhere. I'm gonna whoop your ass. You start yelling. There goes the peace. Right. Out the house because you upset, right? I understand that, but the peace is gone. Now you yelling, you just argue, just talking. There's no peace. When the father's in the household, ain't no yelling.
Yeah.
It ain't.
I'm telling you.
Ain't no yelling.
When I hear all that, my wife will be yelling at the kids. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's all that noise?
Right, that's it.
Right, bring it out.
No, and then she'll get to explain, well, he did this, that. Hey, apologize.
Hey,
Go to your
somebody
room.
else just
Hey,
get
you're
the
the
perfect
spirit.
story. He
I'm
just
telling
said
you,
all
you're the spirit.
his father came to him real calm, like, "Are you doing your homework? Oh, okay, all right." And then it wasn't loud. He wasn't yelling or nothing. He just came in and gave him a solid ass
That's
whooping.
it.
Hey, Cap.
It was peace in the house.
Hey, I could be sitting down reading or doing anything. If I hear my wife gotta say one of my kids' name more than once, I pop up.
Yeah.
Yep.
And when I get up, that's when when they want to move. Hey, when I hear she say their name more than once, why your mother gotta say your name twice?
Right.
Okay, all right, come on then.
Yep. Come on now. Come on down.
Come on then.
Let's go. Hey, go back to the article, man. Peace in the house. Let's read that real quick.
In families where there are intact couples, you see less violence, Muhammad told me. The family is where children learn peace. They learn how to resolve conflict. Children can see their parents argue and fuss and kiss and make up.
Yeah.
They learn that
Very
everything...
Supposed to see the
Very
makeup.
important.
Right.
Supposed to kiss and make up.
Yeah.
Right.
Supposed to.
They're supposed to see that. Okay.
Some of them don't.
They get angry at each other. What was the end result? Well, they made peace.
Right.
Yeah.
It ain't resort to using my fists.
Right.
It didn't resort me storming off. No, it resorted in we made up. We resolved the problem. Listen, now there's peace in the house.
And real talk, that's a lot of the part of why we are broken as a nation, because our parents, they didn't know how to be married correctly. They would argue and give each other the silent treatment. One go in this room, the other one go in that room, or eventually end up in what? Divorce from each other. So you got men that don't know how to be affectionate with the wife that they got, or show affection to the kids that they got. The woman don't know how to be affectionate to the husband or the kids that she got. She don't know how to step back and let the man take control because she been living with her mama her whole life. We broke it as a nation, and they don't see how it's supposed to be. But we got to revert from that. We got to go back to this Bible and learn how to be married, how to raise children all over again. That's a part of our repentance as a people.
Yep.
Learning how to be married, learning how to raise kids all over again. Let's finish that paragraph out.
They learn that everything is not resolved with a beef and a gun. They learn that people can kiss.
Where we at?
They learn that people can kiss, fuss and fight and make up, and nobody has to fight. And it doesn't have to end in violence.
It doesn't have to. Now you know what? And look, I'm gonna stop right there. All of it goes back to what? All of it goes back to depending on the spouse that you marry.
Yeah.
Right.
It depends on who you marry as a husband. It depends on who you marry as a wife. If they not supportive of you, you gonna be in the house fighting and fussing and arguing all the time. And you gonna be toxic in a toxic relationship, and you gonna raise kids that the only way they know how to coexist with another human being is in a toxic relationship.
Yep.
It gotta be beef. We gotta be arguing.
Right.
That's the only way they know how to get down. Go ahead, Kat. Oh, that's the only way they know how to get down. And if they not in that, they don't feel like they whole. So what do? They'll start an argument. They'll start beef. And it ends up being to the detriment of them and everybody around them until they be by themselves.
And just like you said, Cap, and that's just the cycle continues.
Yeah.
Kids grow up, they learn to do what? Fight. They learn to resolve everything with their hands, with violence.
Yep.
Man, these days, brothers ain't fighting these days.
Nah.
Brothers know how to fight these days. Everything is about shooting.
Yeah.
Right?
Everything's about killing you before we even hash it out and talk about it.
Right.
That's heavy. That's heavy.
Yeah. The article we read, they shooting pregnant women now.
Yeah.
So this generation is not only weaker, but they're more wickeder.
Yeah.
They're shooting pregnant women now. So
Getting worse and worse.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.